So, what if I told you that a $7 billion industry has built its entire foundation on, well, a biological impossibility? That millions of people all over the world are spending their hard-earned money on something that science proves it just cannot work the way they claim. The collagen supplement industry. It's selling you a dream, really, and it's based on a fundamental misunderstanding of how our bodies work. See, your digestive system, it doesn't care if collagen comes from a $50 marine supplement or, a $3 chicken wing. It breaks everything down into the exact same amino acids. I've spent weeks, literally weeks, diving deep into the peer-reviewed research, and what I found, well, it's going to save you hundreds of dollars. Emphatically, it will completely change how you think about beauty and health supplements. So stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why this whole industry is built on a scientific impossibility, and more importantly, what actually works instead. Okay, so let me start with probably the most shocking fact that the collagen industry really hopes you'll never learn. Slow, deliberate. Your body has absolutely zero way of knowing whether the amino acids in your bloodstream came from a $50 collagen supplement or a piece of chicken you had for dinner. Here's what actually happens when you consume any protein, and that includes collagen supplements. The moment that powder hits your stomach, these powerful digestive enzymes, they're called proteases, they immediately start breaking it down. Harvard Medical School's research even confirms this. They say, and I'm quoting here, when digested in the stomach, collagen is broken down into amino acids, which are then distributed wherever the body most needs protein. Just think about that for a second. Your digestive system is like a demolition crew. It doesn't care if the building it's tearing down cost $1 million or $50,000. It tears everything down to the exact same basic materials. And in this case, those materials are just simple amino acids: glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. But here's where it gets even more interesting. There was a 2024 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition, and this was one of the most comprehensive studies on collagen absorption. It found that when people took collagen supplements, the peptides that showed up in their bloodstream, they weren't the original collagen peptides from the supplement. No, they were new peptides that were created during the digestion process itself. That's like claiming that if you eat a demolished house, you'll get the exact same house back. It's biologically impossible. And the numbers behind this industry, they're just absolutely staggering. We're looking at a global market that hit nearly $2 billion in 2021, and it's projected to hit almost $3 billion by 2028. That's almost $3 billion spent every year on products that, according to just basic human biology, cannot deliver on their main promises. But here's what's truly, truly mind-blowing. This entire industry is built on this assumption that your body will somehow recognize collagen amino acids as, special, and send them directly to your skin, hair, and joints. It's like believing that if you eat a red car, your body will turn red. It makes no sense. Dr. William Balistreri from Cincinnati Children's Hospital, he put it perfectly. He said, and I'm quoting here, "The idea that consuming collagen will directly improve your skin is like believing that eating a piano will make you a better musician." And the most damaging part? These companies, they specifically target women aged about 25 to 45, the group most concerned about aging and, willing to invest in prevention. They've created this whole mythology around bioavailable collagen peptides and marine collagen superiority, when the science shows that all collagen, doesn't matter where it's from, ends up as the exact same amino acids. Recent market analysis shows that people are spending on average $30 to $60 a month on this stuff. That's, $360 to over $700 a year per person. You multiply that by millions of users, and well, you start to see why this industry fights so hard to keep these myths alive. Now, you might be thinking, skeptically, but wait, I've seen studies that show collagen supplements work. And you're right, there are studies. But here is the crucial detail, the detail that changes everything. Emphatically, Virtually every single positive study on collagen supplements has been funded by the collagen industry itself. Harvard's own review on this specifically notes, and I'm quoting here, "Potential conflicts of interest exist in this area because most, if not all, of the research on collagen supplements are funded or partially funded by related industries that could benefit from a positive study result." So when independent researchers, the ones not being paid by supplement companies, look at this, the results are dramatically different. A 2023 systematic review found that, while some studies show maybe minor improvements in skin hydration, these improvements were often within the margin of error, and they could be explained by other things, like just drinking more water since you have to mix the powder with water, or simply the placebo effect. But here's the most revealing part. Even in those industry-funded studies that claim positive results, the improvements they're incredibly modest. I mean, we're talking about changes so small that they needed specialized equipment just to detect them. They often weren't even noticeable to the people in the study themselves. And on top of all that, not a single study has ever shown that taking collagen supplements increases collagen production more effectively than just eating any other complete protein source with the same amino acids. So look, if you're finding this information eye-opening and you want to stay informed about these health myths the industry doesn't want you to know, just hit that like button and subscribe. I really dive deep into the science behind these popular health trends, so you never waste money on products that just can't deliver. This brings us to a really fascinating question though. If the supplements don't work as advertised, why do some people swear by them? Curious, the answer, it reveals something pretty profound about human psychology and the supplement industry's marketing genius. So first, you have the hydration effect. Most of these supplements, they tell you to mix them with like 8 to 16 ounces of water and take them every day. So a lot of users are just, accidentally drinking a lot more water than they used to. This leads to better skin hydration, which they think is from the collagen, not the water. Second, there's something researchers call the healthy user bias. Think about it. People who invest $50+ a month in collagen are probably more health conscious in general, right? They're more likely to exercise, eat better, sleep more, use good skincare products. The improvements they see are from their whole lifestyle changing, not from the expensive powder. Third, and this is maybe the most important one, you have the placebo effect mixed with confirmation bias. I mean, when someone spends $60 for a month's supply of something, their brain is highly motivated to find evidence that it's working. They start paying more attention to their skin, taking better care of themselves, and they see any normal tiny variation as a huge improvement. There was a 2022 study in the Journal of Consumer Psychology that found people who spend more money on health products are way more likely to report positive effects, whether the product actually works or not. The researchers even called it investment justification bias. But here's what's really happening when people do see improvements. They've usually changed a bunch of things in their routine. They're drinking more water, they're paying attention to their diet, they're being more consistent with skincare. All because they made a financial investment they want to see pay off. Okay, so if collagen supplements don't work as advertised, what actually does support healthy collagen production? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple, and it's much, much more affordable. Your body produces collagen naturally. It uses 3 key amino acids: glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. But here's the crucial part. It doesn't matter where those amino acids come from. A study from the University of California found that eating complete proteins like eggs, fish, chicken, or even certain plant-based combos provides these amino acids just as effectively as those expensive supplements.
But collagen production needs more than just amino acids. It needs vitamin C, zinc, and copper as cofactors. Without them, your body literally cannot make collagen. I don't care how many supplements you take. This is why people with vitamin C deficiency get scurvy, which is a disease of collagen breaking down. So the most effective approach, it's just to focus on a varied diet, one that's rich in complete proteins and vitamin C. Foods like citrus fruits, berries, leafy greens, bell peppers, eggs, fish, legumes. They provide everything your body needs for optimal collagen production. Research from the Harvard School of Public Health shows that this approach is not only more effective, but it also costs about 90% less than using supplements, while also giving you all these other nutrients that support your overall health. And besides that, lifestyle factors have a much bigger impact on your collagen than any supplement ever could. Sun protection prevents collagen breakdown. Good sleep supports collagen synthesis. Regular exercise increases it. Not smoking prevents its destruction. It's that simple. You know, the true cost of this whole collagen supplement myth, it goes far beyond just the monthly subscription fee. When you look at the psychological impact, you see something really troubling about how this industry preys on people's insecurities and, frankly, their scientific illiteracy. Consider this. The average user spends, $600 to $800 a year on products that provide no benefits beyond what a $2 can of chicken broth could give you. Over a decade, that's $6,000 to $8,000, money that could be invested in things that are proven to work, like better food, a gym, or stress management. But the money is just the start. The collagen industry just keeps pushing this myth that aging is something to be feared and fought with expensive products, instead of, embraced as a natural process that we can support through evidence-based lifestyle choices. And more dangerously, it creates this false sense of security. People taking collagen supplements often think they're handling their skin and joint health, which can lead them to neglect the things that are proven to work, like sun protection, exercise, and good nutrition. A 2023 survey found that 67% of collagen supplement users had actually reduced their spending on proven health investments, like gym memberships or quality food or medical checkups, because they believed the supplements were a more efficient solution. That's just wild. And the psychological dependency is real too. Many users report feeling anxious about stopping their supplements, even when they can't point to any real benefits. And that is exactly what the industry is counting on. They want to create customers, not results. So let me just summarize the key points that could save you thousands of dollars and years of disappointment. The $7 billion collagen supplement industry is built on a biological impossibility, this idea that your body treats collagen amino acids differently from any other protein. Your digestive system breaks down all proteins into the same basic building blocks, regardless of if they come from a $50 supplement or a $3 piece of fish. The real factors that support collagen production, complete proteins, vitamin C, sun protection, exercise, good sleep, are both more effective and way more affordable. So, what's your experience with collagen supplements? Have you noticed real differences? Or do you kind of suspect it might be the placebo effect? Share your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best investment in your health is understanding the science behind the claims. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.